Hi there guys, in the words of the Backstreet Boys, I am back. But maybe with not quite as much swagger as they have. Still a bit broken, still not quite right. Still waiting really to find out what's going on. So anyway, this video is the beginning of a little series I want to do. We'll see how quickly I can get to £1,000. Now, I've seen lots of people doing this £1,000 challenge. Normally it's, can I do £1,000 within a week, or can I do £1,000 within 5 days, or whatever. Mine's going to be a little bit different. Mine's going to be, how quickly can somebody that is essentially bit broken get to £1,000? So how quickly can somebody who's working part-time with a bit of a temporary disability reach £1,000? So I'm going to be working probably roughly between sort of 3 and 6 hours a day, depending on what's going on. Today it will probably be around about 3 or 4 hours this morning, just because I've just come back from Butlins yesterday. My leg is not in a good place, but I need to get back out earning, because in 3 weeks we're back at Butlins, believe it or not. Glutton for punishment is what comes to mind when I think about that. But anyway, I'm going to go online with all the apps now, and we're going to see how busy it might be. So slow as anything. Firstly, going online with the old Deliveroo, turning my head from side to side. Now, I've already seen online, I don't know whether you guys have, people actually losing their accounts and asking questions about multiple checking on Deliveroo, which is obviously something that I did tease for you guys earlier in the month that was coming. So that seems like it has started. Let me know in the comments if that's something that you've seen. Obviously, I'm just coming back to work after a week off, so I haven't seen it yet. Go online with Just Eat. My shift was meant to start 2 hours ago, but I didn't get up. Naughty, but that's the annoying thing about Just Eat. It works in a very odd way. You know, you have to book a shift, and you can't always start at the beginning of the shift. If you don't book that shift, you might end up with no work with them. But there we go, no orders coming through so far. Showing that Deliveroo's busy in the city centre, and it is 7 AM, so I might go down there and grab one. Well, it's about 20 past 7, I should say. Might go and grab one from city centre if I have to. Take a photo on the old Uber. Well, let me know, guys, in the comments, sorry, as well, how you guys have been. Oh, it's probably going to fail now. I've just turned my head. Hopefully not. How you guys have been? Has it been busy in your areas? Oh, that's gone through. Lastly, I'm going to go online with Stuart. If you don't know about Stuart, guys, it only has Tesco Whoosh now in most cities. It used to be Just Eat, Co-op Home Deliveries, and Tesco. So it used to be a really busy platform. Now I've just got Tesco on Stuart. So we might get an order on that as well. But we'll go through the day, see how well I do. The challenge is to hit £1,000 as quickly as I can. Just working a few hours a day, and we'll see how quickly we get there. This day one, I'll let you know at the end of the day how I got on. And if I pick up any little tidbits throughout the day that I think are interesting, I'll turn the camera back on and let you know. But anyway, let's get to it. I'm going to go and do some work. So guys, I'm just off to pick up my first delivery. It's paying £6, I think it's £6.26. Going to pick up Starbucks outside of town, dropping off to a regular customer. They get Starbucks every morning. So it's going to be a nice easy drop, because I know exactly where I'm going. I did have a Just Eat, which I was going to go and do first. Actually, quite a lot of jobs coming through this morning, which is a good start, maybe because it's a bit wet. But I decided against the Just Eat, even though I'd already accepted it. Which leads me on to my next point. A lot of people saying, I still see saying, oh, the annoying thing about Just Eat is, like, once you've accepted the order, you can't go back into the system and cancel it. Well, you can. This is how I do it. So basically, if I don't want to do the Just Eat and I've not arrived yet, I basically just don't go to the restaurant, and they cancel it themselves. If I notice when I get Starbucks that it's still there, I will just send them a quick message using the online chat. I think you actually don't even need to send them a message now if you haven't arrived at the restaurant. You can just click like order not can't or collect order or something like that. I'll make a video about it in the future, but it's pretty easy basically to cancel a Just Eat now. It's just a couple of clicks. So yeah, it is possible. And with Just Eat now increasingly not paying as well as they did, it's something I'm doing more and more. I know they do quite often send a warning saying if you cancel orders you might be deactivated, blah blah blah. I've never known anybody to be deactivated for that, and everybody I know around here is basically doing very similar things, or a lot of people. I'm still bumping into quite a lot of people who are saying that they can't cancel Just Eats, but I know once you've arrived at the restaurant it's a bit more tricky if you mark yourself as arrived. But I can just see they're now cancelling it now. I'm driving in the wrong direction. But yeah, I mean, the one that I accepted on Just Eat was £4.80 to go further than this £6 one, £6.21. So yeah, the more and more Just Eat slashes their fees, the more I'm making decisions to not work for them, quite frankly. Let me know. Is your experience the same where you are? From what I've seen online, most people saying the same thing, that Just Eat have gone from being by far the best paying app, at times paying probably £2 more than what you get for a similar journey on the other apps. So being pretty much middle of the pack, you know, just same as everybody else, but conditions being worse. Have to book a shift. Increasingly difficult to cancel if you're in a restaurant and there's a long wait. What I've started doing with that is just writing the word cancel and leaving as well. So yeah, that's my advice on that one. Well, that one's all dropped off, but this is not really filling me with much confidence. I find Deliveroo is normally the one that shows you the best information as to whether it's busy or not. And this is not filling me with the most amount of confidence, because as you can see, not busy in every area at the moment. Oh, there's an Uber coming through. Yeah, that's a long way away, so we won't be doing that order. But yeah, I'll check in with you guys a bit later on. I'll let you know how I got on. But yeah, I'm not filled with confidence. However, it is raining, so maybe it might pick up in a minute. But yes, we'll see how it goes. So guys, I've now done two orders for the first hour, so it wasn't a great first hour. Just under £11, so not particularly happy. But I'm going to pick up another one now, which is paying nearly £6, which should only take, as long as it's ready, like 15-20 minutes tops. It is 8:30 now though, so it's sort of rush hour. But hopefully it shouldn't take too long, and hopefully this will be the beginning of the day picking up, because quite a lot of orders came through when I dropped off that last one. I doubt if I'll be doing any money on Just Eat, because as many people who work on Just Eat might know, the platform is completely broken, and this morning my app is completely frozen, just completely not working whatsoever. So yeah, probably no more money on, well, no money at all on Just Eat this morning. Glitchy, buggy, rubbish app once again. But yeah, I'm off on my way now to pick up my third order. Hopefully the day will pick up from now on in. So guys, I ended up doing 4 hours, a little bit more than I first thought I was going to do, but I can't work tonight because I've got swimming lessons for the twin toddlers, so that's gonna be a bit of a nightmare. Can't really work around that. Ended up doing maybe a little bit better than I was first expecting. After that first hour I only did a tenner. It hasn't been too bad. Mileage wise, not the best though. Quickly run through with you, I'll pop it up here so you can see what I'm looking at. So with Deliveroo I did 61.26, Uber and Stuart 0, nada. Didn't get offered one single Stuart, and on Uber it was either, do you want to travel to the next town for like £6 for like a 15-mile round trip, which obviously a no, or do you want to go 2 minutes down the road for £2.90? Again, a no. Just Eat I did 5.54. I only took that one because I was out right at the very edge of the map, and they offered me a co-op which is out in West Clist to come back to where I was. So 5.54 ended up being pretty, like, got paid basically to drive the way I was going to drive, so I was happy with that. So I set myself a target today of £50. Obviously I did a few more hours, well, about an hour more than I was expecting, so I've hit over that 66.80 pounds per hour is 1680, which is above my normal targets to hit at least 15. Really, I want to be doing 20, but with things being the way they are in the summer, 15 is like a good target to know you're going to hit. So about 4 hours, 1670, as I said, travelled 48.1 miles. So that's a lot of mileage for this kind of money. I think it's because that first hour I was having to travel right the way back before I got an order. So that's what's done me in mileage wise. So that's 139 a mile. Really, I want to be hitting £1.50, so not brilliantly pleased with that, but I am. So towards my £1,000 target, I am 6.6% all the way through. Anyway, I shall upload every single day until I hit £1,000. How many hours do you guys reckon I will have to do? I'm going to sort of measure this by hours, really, rather than by days, because some days I might only do 2 hours, and other days I might do 6 or 7, depending on how well my leg does. It's done all right this morning, so I did a little bit longer. Yeah, but how many hours do you reckon it will take me to do £1,000? I would hope really to be doing £20 an hour, so it'd be 50 hours. But as you can see, we're not really hitting £20 an hour at the moment. Let me know in the comments what you guys reckon. Catch you in the next video. Cheers.